Today we're hunting for huge loot, and look at this one to start us off, guys. 1.4, 1.4, and 12,000 dark elixir. This is a crazy raid. This is a crazy raid. We're going to be going out and just seeing how much loot we can grab here today. We got builders available. We just got some work to do. But this is literally one of my favorite things to do in Clash of Clans. I've said it time and time again. Just going out and finding those huge loot raids. And I always see in the comment section when I do this type of video, Bash, how long does it take you to find those types of bases? Well, I don't sit here and count, but you do have to press that next button. If you want to find the huge loot, you gotta press the next button. That's the big secret. If there's a secret, I don't really think it's a secret. Just press the next button and find the loot that you want. But that's how I'm always finding these types of bases. It is crazy, it's fun, and this is what I really like to do in Clash of Clans. Go find these huge loot raids and then try to grab it all. So we got Town Hall down. It looks like we got all the collectors and stuff. We're gonna work our heroes right up the middle here, and then we should be able to push into the middle of this base and get the rest of this loot, hopefully. Hopefully. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna run in some sneakies in here. And just gonna get them working, and then I'm gonna rage right here, and I'm gonna hit Warden ability just to protect them so they can just gut out as much of this core as possible. Yeah, that's really nice. Look at that. Those sneakies just went to town in that core. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what we need. Now we still have jumps. We still have lots of things we can do here. Yeah, this is looking nice. We still got Queen working through. Actually, let's just let Queen work, because Queen might be able to grab everything else we have left in there. Just saw this gold mine right there, so we'll definitely grab that with the sneaky. The Queen, with ability and stuff, I think she should be able to grab everything else in here. No need to use more sneakies, that way we can go back out. But we're going to be working here. This is my Town Hall 12 account. We're going to be working to try to get the King, the Queen, and the Warden all upgrading here. Because we always need to get these heroes grinding. That's one thing you should always be working on at any Town Hall level, is just grinding your heroes. Let's really go for overkill on this and try to make it really worth it so we can get our league bonus. We can now use sneakies to attack some buildings, and if we get to 70%, we'll get our full league bonus, or at least as close to it as we can here. We don't necessarily have to go all out for it. Yeah, honestly, I think we should be able to get it pretty easy. At 70%, you get your full league bonus, just in case you didn't know that. So if you're ever able, try to get that 70%. It's harder with sneakies, but sometimes you can do it like that and just get a crazy huge raid. And now we can come back home and get to work. I noticed in my laboratory, and I'm kind of embarrassed, somehow I never upgraded my goblins. How am I sneaky goblin farming without upgrading the goblins? We definitely got to do that. I'm not going to use a book of everything or anything like that on them, but we definitely want to drop those down here today. Now, with our builders, 3 of them, I think, are going to be committed to the heroes here today. So we got 2 builders we can use elsewhere, and we've been working on these air defenses, so I think that's a pretty solid move. Let's just drop down these other 2 air defenses, and that'll be pretty good. These ones are already upgraded and done. We still do have this little baby Tesla that's just sitting here. We'll work on that probably when we do traps or something. I don't know. I want to knock out some of these bigger upgrades, but now we just need to farm. We need 9.7 to get our Warden up. We do have enough to get our King up, so I'm going to go ahead and drop down the Barbarian King, but now we need to farm for the Queen and the Warden. But if we find those huge loot raids, it shouldn't be an issue. And here we go, guys. This one didn't take too long to find. We found it pretty quickly, so we're gonna hit it pretty quickly here using those sneakies. Now, the one thing about doing this and trying to grab all the loot, you gotta go for those storages, so that's something to keep in mind. But on this one, like, look at this, we got like 3 storages in one compartment. It shouldn't really be too hard to go ahead and grab these storages, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and let's just run in a few sneakies there. Oh, they're going this way. We didn't clear out that corner. That's my fault, sneakies. That's my fault. Let's make sure we have all the outside resources taken care of before we go sending a bunch of sneakies in here. Yeah, my bad. But that's okay, because they clear out all those buildings. They work through there. And look at this. We are crushing, man. We are crushing. Now we just got to really find a way to get to the core, which really shouldn't be too bad, because we already have sneakies in here. We can use the Queen and the Warden if we want. We can drop in a jump here. We can even haste right here. We can just send these sneakies in. All right, we'll use the invis so that they can get the Town Hall down. This is nice. Yeah, this is nice. Oh, I love it, man. I love sneaky goblin farming. Definitely one of my favorite things to do in Clash of Clans. I don't know, what's the favorite troop you guys like to use for farming, or what army do you guys enjoy using for farming? For me, this one is just so satisfying because it's so easy to grab the loot. You don't really have to overthink it. And if you don't want to lose trophies, you can easily get 1 stars, 2 stars, no problem here. Since we are in a lower league, I'm not really going to sweat that 70% like we did on the first attack. We still get a 68% bonus, but in Crystal 1, that bonus isn't like substantial or anything. Here we go again, guys. Let's go. This one, I will say, took me a little bit longer to find, but I don't think it was like an unreasonable amount of time. It was just longer than the other ones, if I'm being completely honest with you. But still, I mean, we're finding it. We're finding the huge loot. It's not taking like all day or anything like that. I'm not sitting here for an hour at a time nexting bases. Maybe a minute or two, you know? It's something reasonable. If you want to find this huge loot, you can do it. You just got to go out there and not settle. I think that's the biggest thing, is people are so afraid of like losing a little bit of gold and just going for like 400 or 500k elixir gold and like 5,000-6,000 dark elixir. Like what? I don't get excited about that. Well, how's that exciting? I want the huge loot raid. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit more efficient, maybe. If you want to argue that, yeah, sure, maybe a little bit. But for me, this is the way to do it. Just get them in big chunks. You can do it in a lot less raids, and as long as you're farming efficiently, you shouldn't really have too many issues with it. I'm going to go ahead and hit Warden ability just to protect Queen here as we work in. I'm just trying to open up this area right here. That's why I sent in the log launcher. That way we can potentially, you know, get this open for the sneakies to work in through there. Not really worried about like the Yetis or the Queen or anything getting through there. But I am noticing we are getting a little bit low on sneakies, so here, this could get a little bit dicey. Let's go and let's just rage. Actually, let's just haste through here. This is pretty low, right? Yeah, that's low. So 1 more sneaky, maybe 2 more sneakies might get it. Yeah, I think 2 more sneakies should get this, and then we just got to work into the middle of this base. We kind of spammed away a little bit too much with this one. That's okay. Not the end of the world, but we got to be a little bit efficient working through here. Oh, they went that. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's just rage here. I feel like they should go. Why are they going on this inside track? Go on the outside here, guys. All right, now they should go up here. Oh, tornado gets them. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. All right, we need this dark elixir at minimum. We need the dark elixir. So let's go ahead and let's go invis here. All right, perfect. That'll work through. Oh my God, there's so many traps over there. Okay, nice. I think we're gonna end up leaving a little bit of golden elixir on this one, so we're not gonna grab this huge loot raid. But one was a little bit of a tougher one. A little bit of a tougher one with the storages inside. We could probably maybe get this stuff. Let's just work through there. I should have hasted a little bit further back. All right, sneakies go. Go sneakies, go sneakies. All right, and then we'll just put our other 2 sneakies in here. So yeah, did I miss a gold mine somewhere? That seems like a lot of gold. Ahead of me. Oh, it's right there. Dang it. All right, well, it is what it is. We still get the star. We still get a million, 1.2, 1.3, and 12k dark elixir. So a solid raid, even though we didn't get all the loot. So normally when I'm looking for huge loot, I'm looking for million raids. But since we're trying to upgrade our queen, 12k dark elixir is very huge in my opinion. So we're gonna hit this one. Not to mention, I mean, it was 900,000, 800,000. It's not like it was slacking on the rest of the loot. But we need that 12k dark elixir. That is a massive number. If you're farming for heroes, anytime you see anything over 10k, especially like at Town Hall 11, 12, 13, you should definitely be taking that in my opinion. It's really solid loot, and it'll help you get to those goals for whatever you're farming a lot quicker. And on this one, it seems like most of the loot is in those resources. Oh, Ohio State. Shout out to my boy right here. Shout out to my boy right here, Ohio State. Let's go, guys. If you don't know, I'm from Ohio. I actually live pretty close to Ohio State, the university. So shout out to my guy there. I didn't like go to Ohio State or anything like that, but you know, we still rep Ohio State here. You know where I come from. That's all I'm getting at here, guys. That's all I'm getting at. All right, let's. I don't know sometimes. I don't know sometimes. All right, we're working through. Queen's doing a good job here. She'll clean up these buildings. And honestly, like the Yetis might be able to work through here and get a strong push into the middle. Actually, let's go ahead and go like that, and then we'll just go ahead. Oh, that's a giant bomb. That's not good for sneakies. Giant bombs and sneakies don't match, but actually Queen's going to go ahead and grab the Town Hall, or the Yetis did, whoever did. I'm not really worried about that 20, 30k there. We did get our star, so we don't lose any trophies. That's what we're looking for right here, guys. 12k Dark Elixir raid is really solid. Plus, we get our star bonus. Now, we do have enough to upgrade our Warden, but as you see, I use my Warden a lot for this farming method. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to dump 2 million loot into these walls, and then we'll just keep farming because we still need quite a bit for our queen. So why put our Warden down if we don't need to? All right, guys, this one took a while to find, and I don't love it, but I'm kind of sick of hitting that next button, which I get that also. But again, if you want the loot, you gotta go find it, guys. You gotta go find it. Pretty simple, right? Why did that wall breaker go there? Gross. Gross. All right. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit of a tricky one here. Let's put queen in here. Let's work through there. Yeah. Yeah, getting to that core is gonna be a little bit tougher. I'm gonna try not to use too many sneakies here on the exterior. We're definitely gonna use some. Let's let our queen kind of work through here. I'm gonna try to save Warden ability until we run everything in here. All right, let's. Oops, I did not mean to drop all the hastes in here. I meant to drop some sneakies so we can hit the Warden ability, and then they went to the outside. I guess that makes sense that they would go outside there. Let's go ahead and let's rage. Actually, we don't really need to rage. Let's rage these Yetis. They should be able to get through there. I just wasted all my haste, so that's not ideal. And the town hall is still standing here. Not amazing. Yetis, okay, Yetis get the town hall. Did we get the Dark Elixir? Yeah, we got the Dark Elixir. I did not see that down there. I don't know how I missed that. But now we're out of haste, so we're just gonna have to work through here, and we're just gonna have to use some invises really well. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. If we invis like so, oh nope, that one's gonna be wasted. All right, let's see if we can. Maybe we can get this wall breaker to go up the middle here. And we can just use a jump right here. And then maybe we can rage through here. Okay, nice. Can't believe I grasped all the haste. We get all the loot. We're fine on it. But man, that was almost unfortunate. It was a little bit of a tougher one. I didn't like it, but another 12k Dark Elixir as well. All right, guys, now we're back in business. Oh yeah, this is nice. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Let's work through here. I will say, somehow I didn't record my last clip, so if you notice a loot discrepancy, I must have not pressed record. I feel like a bozo because I compensated the whole attack. It wasn't anything crazy. It was like what we've been getting, like a million, like 10k Dark Elixir. So nothing crazy, but I mean, those still add up, especially when we're trying to get the queen upgrading and stuff like that. So just wanted to make note of that here, just in case anyone is keeping track there at home, which I have read some people do that, so they can see like how many times I'm nexting and see just my progress throughout the video. I've heard of that, so that's why I wanted to make note of that there. It might seem silly to some people, kind of seems silly to me, but it is what it is. All right, well, let's just keep working here. All right, so Yetis will work up in here. We get the Warden in there. Let's just get our sneakies going. We really just need this town hall, it looks like, huh? Let's throw in this haste here. That should get them in to grab the town hall. And if we need to, we can invis them, which we will. Then I guess the CC right there needs to be gotten also, so we'll go ahead and we'll work on that. Throw in an invisibility. We do have these storages on the outside, which have some gold in them, so I guess we can go for that as well, along with this elixir, so we can work through there. Really, man, I feel like if I put wall breakers in, they might fail. Let's see. No, they got through there. Let's put 4 sneakies on each side here. I feel like over here we're just gonna jump. We're gonna jump and we're gonna haste. All right, let's go through there. Oh, did not get that one. That's okay. Oh, giant bomb went off. Okay, we gotta get this. We gotta get this. Oh boy, we're fine. We're fine. Let's go to there. All right, let's go another haste. Then we'll invis here. Woo! I almost made that invisible. Nice! We get all the loot. Woo! That was surgical, guys. But we get through there. We get 1.4, almost 1.5. another almost 13,000 with the bonus, over 13,000 dark elixir. And again, come back home here and upgrade some walls. I'm gonna throw the walls, the gold into the walls also, because obviously we don't need gold for a little bit, but just a little bit on the elixir. But all of our gold can go into the walls since we're planning on upgrading our queen and our warden with the remaining loot. Let's go, guys. We are finding some solid raids out here today, man. Some really good raids. I don't know why I started in the middle of all of those collectors there, but not a big deal. We'll get them. But all these storages are pretty full in this one, so we're gonna have to put in a little bit of work and make sure we get to those storages. Ooh, those guys get through there. Nice, perfect. Let's go probably 3 there, probably 3 here. I don't like these storages, man. The storages are in kind of a tough spot here. I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go with queen here, the warden, and the log launcher. And we could be using something else. We could be using like a battle blimp if we wanted. We could be using a flame flinger. I like the log launcher because it kind of opens things up, deals some damage, and also like it can get you some of those resources as it's working its way in. So that's why we're going with the log launcher there. I have used flinger, kind of just played around with a lot of different things, and just kind of seen what I like. I think it's some of it is personal preference, to be honest with you, as far as like what siege should take with this. I'm just using my raid medals. This account always has a ton of raid medals because I don't really use them on anything besides like loot. So, you know, why not just use them on this and just kind of get through there. Let's use warden ability here because we can. Let's go up through the middle here because we can and grab this CC. All we really need here is grab that CC. There is a multi there. We should be good. Yeah, look at that. Nice and easy, solid 2-star. That one wasn't too bad. I was worried about all those storages, but not bad at all. We're getting there, guys. Let's go, guys. Another huge one here. I was trying to find one with more dark elixir. I did next to million, but it only had like 5k dark elixir because that's our goal right now. And really with this one and one more, I think we should be able to get the queen upgrading because we do have our star bonuses. So we should be good to get the queen going here soon. I wouldn't try to find a massive one for the last raid. We'll see what we can find. Obviously, I can't control that. But if we found something huge, that'd be great. Let's just let's throw this stuff in down here. That way we can work our sneakies through this way. This base is kind of annoying for farming, to be honest. Let's go ahead and get that dark elixir there. These guys, yeah. I might just throw a haste in here. Let's go ahead and go through there. Ooh, the eagle's activated. That's not good. That's not good. All right, let's let queen work through here. Let's go ahead and send in a few sneakies through here. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit warden now just to protect those sneakies as they work through. And I think we got most of this loot under control, actually. So let's not overthink it. Let's not overthink it. Grab this town hall, and then I think we just got to push into the CC to grab that. We should be pretty good. Let's throw down a haste. Oh, wait. Oh, I missed a gold mine. That's okay. That's okay. Actually, let's just rage right here because the Yetis will work through there. Then we can go ahead and send these sneaky boys in for the CC. The Yetis will help out with that, and we should be pretty good. Let's see if they get that. Ooh, was that Eagle Strikes coming down? Eagle Strikes coming down on us? All right, let's just invis now. All right, that's fine. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah, don't overthink it. Just go in there, get the loot, be on our way. I mean, we can really get a second star here if we want. Just by grabbing one building. We might as well. It's a second star. Let's do it. All right, there we go. Nice little raid. Like I said, we just need like one more of those to get the queen up. All right, guys, we're just gonna finish with an easy one. I've been nexting for a little bit, and we've been at it, and my boost ran out, so I did use another boost. So let's just end with the easy one here. We did find this progress base that has 10,000 dark elixir. We need that. I feel like you guys get the idea. If we really want the dark elixir or the huge loot raids, we'll go find it. It's not hard to go find. You just got to be willing to next the bases. That's the main takeaway here. Let's go ahead and let's put all this stuff in. Let's even use warden ability to protect those guys. We get all of that loot, nice, easy. And then with our star bonuses, we'll be able to actually go ahead and have enough to get our queen upgrading. So let's go ahead and before we do that, let's dump our gold into walls here. All right, nice. So we can even dump one set of elixir into walls. Now we can upgrade our warden, 9.7 million elixir, upgrade to level 30. And then we can upgrade our archer queen to level 56 for 166 million. Nice little huge loot raid session. As always, if you enjoyed this one, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing.